Is Christmas always about joy? Or is there beauty in sadness? Today, we aren't just planning a trip to Europe. We are uncovering the most heartbreaking vocabulary lesson in Western literature. But wait, stop scrolling. Tap that subscribe button right now. Join Vibe Vocab Boost to master advanced English through real stories, not just boring textbooks. Do it now. Done. Perfect. Now, let's jump straight into the living room with Liam and Chloe. They have 2 weeks off, a blank map, and a big decision to make.
All right, Chloe, the maps are open. Passport is ready. We have exactly 2 weeks off next month. The big question is, where to?
I know, it's always a dilemma. But remember, we promised to stick to Europe this time. So what's your gut feeling? The warm south or the cold north?
Honestly, my body is craving vitamin D. I was thinking southern Spain, maybe Seville, or the Greek islands. Just imagine, seafood by the coast, wearing sunglasses in December. It sounds very therapeutic.
Sounds tempting. But Liam, listen, it's December. The Mediterranean is quiet, sure, but it can be rainy and gray. If we go north, to Scandinavia, we get the full winter experience. The northern lights, the crisp snow, the coziness. The Danes call it Haig.
Norway or Denmark in December. Isn't that brutally cold? I don't know if I have the right attire for sub-zero temperatures. I'm a hoodie guy, not a polar expedition guy.
We can buy a good coat. Think about it. Frozen fjords, hot chocolate by a fireplace, and the legendary Christmas markets in Copenhagen. It's a totally different aesthetic. It feels like stepping into a fairy tale.
You make a strong case. Winter wonderland versus rainy beach. Okay, let's say we do the Nordic trip. But we need to plan the logistics carefully. Scandinavia is famous for being expensive.
We can stay in hostels or find a small, cute Airbnb. We don't need luxury. We need authenticity. I want to walk the cobblestone streets where history happened.
Sold. Scandinavia it is. Let's aim for Copenhagen first. It seems like a good hub. Speaking of Copenhagen, that atmosphere must be intense around Christmas. Since we are going to a place that takes Christmas so seriously, tell me, what's your typical Christmas like? For me, it's usually loud, lots of shopping, very commercial.
Really? Mine was always quieter. My grandmother was very traditional. We focused more on the sentimental side of things. It wasn't about the presents under the tree. It was about the stories we told.
Stories? You mean like reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"? Or watching Home Alone?
Sometimes. But my grandma loved the older, classic European tales. They aren't always happy, you know? They have this underlying feeling of melancholy, a kind of beautiful sadness.
That sounds a bit depressing for a holiday. Why be sad when you're supposed to be celebrating?
It's not depressing. It makes you appreciate what you have. It makes you feel gratitude. Actually, talking about Copenhagen reminds me of the most famous story she used to tell me. It's by a Danish author, Hans Christian Andersen.
The Little Mermaid guy?
Yes, but this story is called The Little Match Girl. Do you know it?
The title sounds familiar, but honestly, no. I draw a blank. What is it about?
It's tragic, Liam. Brace yourself. It's set on New Year's Eve. It's freezing cold, snowing, getting dark, and there's this little girl walking through the streets. She is barefoot.
Barefoot? In the snow? Why?
She lost her slippers. When she was running across the street to avoid a carriage, she's incredibly poor, totally destitute. She carries a bundle of matches to sell, but nobody has bought a single one all day. She is hungry and shivering.
That creates such a strong image. Just ignored by everyone passing by. It's heartbreaking already.
Exactly. She's afraid to go home because her father might beat her for not earning any money. So she huddles in a corner between two houses. To warm her frozen hands, she dares to light just one match.
Just one match? That won't last long. The heat is quite fleeting, isn't it?
But in that brief light, she sees a vision. She doesn't see the cold wall anymore. She sees a warm, iron stove with polished brass feet. She stretches her feet to warm them, and then the match goes out. The vision vanishes. She is back in the cold.
So she's hallucinating from the hypothermia? That's medically accurate, but so sad. What happens next?
She strikes another. This time, the wall becomes transparent. She sees into a rich house. A table set with a snow-white cloth and a roast goose. It's a symbol of the abundance she never had. But again, the match burns out. Darkness returns.
It's torture, giving her hope and taking it away instantly.
The third match. She sees a glorious Christmas tree with thousands of candles. But as the match dies, the candles rise up higher and higher and become stars in the sky. One star falls, leaving a trail of fire. Her grandmother told her, "A falling star means a soul is going up to God."
Oh no, I know where this is going.
She lights all the remaining matches at once, the whole bundle. Because in the light, she sees her grandmother, the only person who ever showed her affection. She cries out, "Grandma, take me with you. I know you will go away when the match burns out."
And does she?
Yes, her grandmother takes her in her arms. They fly up high in brightness and joy where there is no cold, no hunger, and no fear.
And in reality?
The next morning, the townspeople find her frozen body in the corner, with a smile on her face and a pile of burnt matches around her.
Wow. That is heavy. It's definitely not a Disney movie. Why is this a holiday favorite? It's absolutely heartbreaking.
Because it teaches empathy. It reminds people, especially during a time of excess and parties, to look out for the vulnerable in society. It's a critique of indifference. Hans Christian Andersen grew up poor. He knew this feeling.
That context makes sense. It actually changes how I feel about going to Copenhagen. It won't just be about fun and hot chocolate. I feel like I'll appreciate the history and the culture much more deeply now.
Exactly. We can even visit Andersen's grave in Copenhagen if you want. It adds a layer of meaning to our itinerary.
Let's do it. Thank you for sharing that, Chloe. I feel a bit sadder, but also enriched. Is that the word?
Culturally enriched. See? A little melancholy isn't bad. It makes the warmth of this room feel even better, doesn't it?
It really does. Okay, Copenhagen, here we come.
Phrase boost. Draw a blank. Meaning, to fail to remember something or to get no result. Example, I tried to remember his name, but I just drew a blank. Gut feeling. Meaning, an instinct or intuition. A feeling you have without logical reasoning. Example, I have a gut feeling that this trip will be amazing. Make a strong case. Meaning, to provide very good reasons and arguments to persuade someone. Example, she made a strong case for why we should save money. Vocab cheat sheet. Now, let's cement the advanced vocabulary in your memory. Here is your vocab cheat sheet. Repeat after me. Dilemma. Meaning, a situation in which a difficult choice has to be made between two or more alternatives. Example, choosing between a beach holiday and a ski trip was a real dilemma. Therapeutic. Meaning, having a good effect on the body or mind, contributing to a sense of well-being. Example, the sound of the ocean waves is very therapeutic. Destitute. Meaning, without the basic necessities of life, extremely poor. Example, the little match girl was destitute, walking barefoot in the snow. Melancholy. Meaning a feeling of pensive sadness, typically with no obvious cause. Example, the old song filled him with a sense of melancholy. Empathy. Meaning the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Example, reading sad stories helps children develop empathy for others. Abundance. Meaning a very large quantity of something. Example, the vision of the feast showed an abundance of food. Excellent work today. You've planned a trip, explored a classic tale, and mastered 6 advanced words and 3 native phrases. Which word was your favorite, destitute or melancholy? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for more Vibe vocab boosts. We'll see you in the next lesson.